Today on the show, we're talking about how you can focus your attention to make your life not only more effective, but more enjoyable in the process. We can't do everything at once, but we sure do try, don't we? It's like that time when you were a kid and your parents brought back home the grocery bags, and there's like 37 bags from Walmart or Kroger, wherever you guys shopped, and you're like, I'm gonna get them all in one trip. Taking 2 trips is for babies. I got this. And so you've got just bags lined up on both arms and you're just fighting for survival. And then like inevitably the milk or some glass jar falls and spills on the ground. That's kind of what we do in life. The other day I saw a meme and it's kind of accurate to me. Let me give you a look at it. It says, me trying to excel in my career, maintain a social life, drink enough water, exercise, text everyone back, stay sane, survive, and be happy. That's so true. When you get into like adulting life, it's like 37 things are coming at you from 1,000 different directions. And today, we're talking about the right way to tackle all of these things in your life on the show. Hey guys, I'm Reese from thrivingman.com, and our goal is to help you conquer your everyday chaos and build a thriving life. We want to empower you as a man to live the best life possible. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel. We go through series by series tackling different topics that are relevant to you thriving. Give this video a like so more people can see it, or share it with someone that you think it can help, because we want to assist as many people as possible by equipping them with the knowledge that they need. This time we are in the Catch and Release series. It's a series where we talk about how we need to learn to engage and disengage with the various things in our life, and we're going piece by piece. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, go check those out because the series does build on itself. Like I said earlier, we can't do everything at once. We can't be carrying 75 different grocery bags and expect to succeed. And so what's funny is a lot of guys' response to this is to say, well, I'm just going to do one thing. If I can't do everything, I'm doing one thing. I'm going to dedicate my life to that one thing. And a lot of times that ends up being work, right? So inevitably in movies or shows or your neighbors, you see that guy who his one thing is his work. And so he just dials in his work 24/7. All of his effort and focus goes to work, and his family suffers. Or a guy really dials into his golf game. He hates his job. His family life is in tatters, but my goodness, he is just excellent when you get on the course. You see, that's a bad application of a good principle. The good principle is focusing your attention. We need to focus. That's a good thing. There's a right way to be all or nothing. You can't be all or nothing on the scale of your life to where you only pick one thing and just let everything else be on fire. But you can be all or nothing in a way that can help you effectively use your attention. And this is what we call it, the catch and release method. What does that mean? It means you have a rhythm of engaging and then disengaging. You pick up a topic and you focus on it wholeheartedly, then you set it back down, you rest, or you move on to another topic. We have to learn to have this rhythm of catch and release. I'll give you an example from my life right now. Thriving Man. This business, this coaching business is important to me. I believe in it and I want to help you guys. But I have a rhythm of engaging with this business. You see, tonight, whenever we're done filming, vision casting, and working, my dad and I are going to be hanging out as family. We've got some family coming into town. We're going to be able to host them and chill. And we're not going to be talking about Thriving Man. We're going to be just catching up with each other. I'm picking up this topic to help you guys. And I'm going to set it back down. And then in the evening, I'm picking up family time. Catch and release. Engaging and disengaging. It's stupid to never start something. But it's also stupid to never put it down. We have to learn to do both. We have to learn to pick something up and set it back down and move on to the next thing. That can be work and family. That can be golf and family. You have to be able to work in a rhythm. That's really what catch and release is. It's a kind of rhythm. And when you think about it, this makes sense because the world works in rhythms. We've got daytime where people can work, and then nighttime when people are supposed to rest. Supposed to rest now because we've got electricity and so you don't have to. We've got seasons. You've got winter, spring, summer, fall. If it was only just one season all year round, every plant would die, and most animals probably would too. We need a rhythm. Having a rhythm is good. We even have rhythms on a society level. Think of holidays. They happen a certain season, a certain time in the year, and then we go back around. Or think of the quarters of a business. Even on an organizational level, we recognize that we have to have rhythms. A work day is supposed to have a start point and an end point. And your life is no different. You have to be able to pick something up, focus on it, and set it down. That's how our world works. Not only is it how the world around us works, but it can help you from being overwhelmed. A lot of people, when they have this big thing in front of them, this big task or topic, they just run away from it. They're like, well, forget about it. I'm just going to go and play video games. Or they just procrastinate and are like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. It'll be fine. And then eventually it becomes this big emergency. When a big thing is in front of us, a big project, we don't know how to handle it. Engaging and releasing. You're not committing to handling the whole project up front in one go. You're committing to, for this length of time, or for this day, I'm going to handle this part of it. It helps you learn to break stuff down and tackle it piece by piece. Think of buying your wife a Christmas present. Let's say your wife is a big gifts person and you have no idea what to get her for Christmas. There's two ways you can respond to that. Either one, you can procrastinate and say, I don't know, hopefully I think of something. And then, it's December 24th and you got to go run around and try and buy something for her and hope it turns out well. Or two, you can break it down into bite-sized pieces and tackle them one at a time. You can say, I have no idea what to buy my wife. You know what? How about this? I'll dedicate a half hour this evening, and I'm just going to do some research. I'm going to send a message to ChatGPT, or I'm going to go research on this website that has the top 10 gifts for women. And I'm going to let that give me some ideas. I'm going to put it on a note on my phone, and then I'll set it down. I'll be able to feel satisfied that I've at least taken the first step. Because a lot of times the first step's the hardest to take. Having a rhythm of picking it up and setting it down empowers you to break it down into those pieces. Same thing with emergencies that come up. When I was a kid, I was about 10 years old, Hurricane Katrina came and we lived on the coast at that time. Completely destroyed our house. And I remember my parents tackled it piece by piece. They were like, okay, this huge storm's coming. Where are we going to go? We went to hang out with some friends in Florida. And then once our house ended up getting destroyed, it was like, all right, I guess we need to go stay with grandparents. And so we went and did that. And then the door opened up for us to go back to the coast because somebody had a home that wasn't destroyed and they let us use it. It was piece by piece. In those big emergency situations, when you know how to pick stuff up and set it down, you can tackle things one step at a time and not get overwhelmed. It empowers you to respond to the inevitable emergencies of life instead of just reacting to them. Rhythms can also help you live to the fullest just in your everyday life. Having rhythms of starting and stopping can help you really be present. A lot of people get stuck in their everyday thinking about what they used to have or what they will have. They spend their entire workday looking forward to the evening. And then in the evening, they just kind of zone out and then boom, they start it all over again. When you know how to pick stuff up and set it down, you can do your work well and you can do your rest well. You can go run those errands, but you also know how to spend time with your kids and not be thinking about all the things you need to do. Picking up things and setting it down helps you to be present. Very few people are present. Most people are escaping, running away, thinking in regret or anxiety. But when you know how to tackle things one element at a time, you can be present. It's important for you to just be able to enjoy your life. You need to learn how to pick stuff up and let it go. And it takes practice. How you live your life matters just as much as what you do in your life. When you know how to pick stuff up and set it down, then the way you approach each day can help you become more and more secure instead of more and more insecure. So my question for you, my challenge for you is this. Reflect a little bit this week and ask yourself, do I have rhythms, a method of picking stuff up and setting it down? Or do I try and hold on to everything at once? Am I trying to carry all the grocery bags in one sitting all the time? Because that's going to lead to mental, emotional, and physical exhaustion. This next session, we're talking about the fact that there's a lot of stuff competing for your attention. And we're going to talk about some ways to deal with that. But for now, I want you to just ask yourself, what am I doing? What is my rhythm? Do I know how to pick stuff up and set it down? If you answer that question, you'll be a huge step ahead of many people who don't even think about it. If this video helped you, share it with one of your friends. Talk about it. Talk about whether you are being able to catch and release or not. And know that this is something that can be improved. It's possible to make it better. So let's take that first step. And I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for listening to the Thriving Man Podcast. If you want to check out more resources from David and Reese, you can go to thrivingman.com. We'll see you in the next episode.